It's midnight and raining. You can't sleep, so you're on the couch, mostly horizontal, with a stick of string cheese in your fist and a half-empty bottle of flat beer on the end table. When you see her face on the late-night news, you don't immediately recognize her. It isn't until they say her name that you realize who it is. Claire Venner. She's still pretty, even in the mugshot. Her eyes are glassy and red, but from crying, not drugs. The girl that won the votes for both the most polite and the prettiest in your graduating class is a murderess. They found her walking down the street, covered in blood that wasn't hers, and soaking wet. She admitted to it at the scene. The news anchors are talking about postpartum depression and psychosis, how it doesn't matter what her lawyer said at the trial, there's no excuse for her actions. They show a clip of Claire in the interrogation room. Her wrists are cuffed together and the chain clinks with her shaking hands. She stares down at the scratches on the tabletop. Her voice is like gauze, stretched and warped and soaked in blood and injury. "They were monsters," Claire says. The cop shakes her head. You can only see the back of her, tight shoulders hunched over. She seems tired. "They were your family, and you killed them." "No!" Claire tries to shout, but her voice is so ragged and used up. "No, it wasn't them. Look at the pictures." The video image shrinks down to fit over the shoulder of the male anchor. He talks to the pretty blonde wearing too much makeup about the tragedy of it all before cutting to a commercial break. When they come back, it's sports, followed by the weather. You don't turn off the TV, but you're not really watching it anymore. Now you're thinking about Claire and everyone else you haven't spoken to in years. You take out your phone and scroll through Facebook for your own personal Where Are They Now episode. There's a realtor, another one in jail, one in New York, one married to a doctor, in jail, 4 kids, Spain, jail. Sure, your high school wasn't great, but that's a lot of people in jail, right? So you scroll through all their pages, studying the pictures of the victims. You can see it, what Claire was talking about. Their eyes flash like a cat caught in the light. The shadows play strangely on their faces. Something swims under their skin. You go to your own page, the picture of you and your roommate from a few days ago. It's there, that light in her eyes. You hear her alarm clock go off. You don't have much time left.